Hey beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadia and I am finally going to show you guys how I do my gel nails. This is definitely like a DIY gel nail for extreme beginners, you can say, because I'm not a nail tech or anything like that. I've never had training in it. I've never took any courses or anything on doing gel nails. The main thing that I normally tell people when they decide that they want to do this is if you can polish your own nails, and when you polish your nails they come out neat, so to speak, like you polish them and they look good and you can polish them and go somewhere and people actually see your nails. Like if you can polish your nails and they look good, then you can do gel nails on yourself. All you have to do is make sure that you have the products, and I'm not even going to say the right products because I'm going to show you guys. I do mine. The products that I use are very simple. I don't have like the drill bits and things like that. Eventually I will get those, but I'm not confident in using the drill bits because I'm trying to block. Okay, I'm not confident in using, sorry you guys, I'm not confident in using the drill bits. Like I know I can do it. I'm right-handed, so I know I can do my left hand using the drill bits and it like and it come out level, or I don't feel like I'm over drilling. I'm sure that I know that's a thing because I've recalled in the past when I used to go to the nail shops, like if they over drill me, like it would burn. So I'm not confident enough to use that and use it on my right hand. So that's why I have not stepped over into getting the drill. Possibly one day I will. I have looked at one. It's around $20 on Amazon and it seems like it would be pretty easy to use, but I just have not stepped out to get that because what I use right now, it works. And eventually I'll, I guess, get the drill because I'm going to show you guys what I use. Like I said, starting it is cheap. So I get a buffer. You know you can find these buffers anywhere. This buffer probably came from Dollar Tree. So I use this buffer and I just use this to smooth out my nails. So I'll use the side one to shape and then the side two to smooth. I don't really use side three, but that's the actual buffing side. So I guess you could use the side one for shaping, two for smoothing, and three for buffing. I go in with a regular nail file. Like this is literally a pack of wooden files that I bought, and it may be like 20 of them in the pack. And this is the same stuff I used when I was painting my nails, and this is the same type of things I use when I do my toes. So just the file, I use this to shape my nails. I use this to push, I use this for a few things. I use it to take my gel nail polish off. Like once I take it, like when I put the stuff on it to take it off, I use this to push it off of my nails. And then sometimes I use this for cleanup. Like if I do my gel nails, I'll take this, and if I mess something up that's around like my cuticle area, I mean my my skin area here, I'll take this and like clean it off. This is what works for me. I was starting, so I didn't want anything that was like really complicated or expensive or anything like that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start with the basics, and when I actually feel like I have gotten this down, then I can start like getting fancy stuff or, you know, stuff like that. I have jewels and things like that in there, but that's not what this is about. I just wanted to show you guys the basics. I do have this Gel Love lamp. This is old, and it has the settings here that are, so it has the settings here, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds. When I set my nails, I always do at least two, I always set it for 60 seconds and I sit under it each time, like each hand at least 2 or 3 times. I like to make sure mine are set hard. As far as I know, doing it that way works, but I'll set it to 60 and I'll set it for that 60 seconds, put it back for another 60 seconds, and a lot of times I'll put it back for another 60 seconds so that my gel nails will set pretty hard. As far as I know, that's the way to get them to set harder. One thing I have noticed with doing my own gel nails is that I take really hot showers, and me taking hot showers causes my gel nails to soften. So between that and my skin, I'm trying to take warm showers and not like scalding hot like I normally do, because I noticed that that would soften my nails. And with me changing the temperature to more so warm than extremely hot, my nails don't get as soft. So this is the set. That I have on right now. This set is 2.5 weeks old. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off. I'm gonna take them off tonight, and then I'll do my nails in the morning. I'm gonna show you guys also, I just wanted to give you guys the basics in this video so that you'll know. So what I use to actually do my nails, as far as the base and the top coat, I use the base coat. This is D&D 500, and it just looks like that. I bought them in a set on dndgel.com, and then I use 600, the top gel. This is the no wipe top gel. In the past, when I first started to try to do my nails, I was using the top gel that you had to wipe with the alcohol. Those never came out right for me. I could get them to set, but they did not last. And I don't like the way they look. They kind of looked like dry and dull. But now I use this top gel right here. Like I said, this is 600 from D&D, and it says no cleanser needed on it. So once you set it, that's it. You don't have to wipe with the alcohol pad or anything. You paint it on there, set it under the lamp, and that's it. That's it. So when I tell you guys the way I do mine are so simple. That's why when you guys were asking me to do the video, I was kind of excited, because I was like, dang, I actually want to show them, because the way I do mine is really, really simple. So I'm not going to talk through the video. So I'll go ahead and show you guys also what I use to take them off. So right now I'm using this magic remover, and I get this off of Amazon. I'm going to make a gel nail section on my Amazon storefront so that you guys can see the stuff that I get. And if you want to start, you can get it. Now, I've noticed on Amazon that the D&D polish is higher than it is on the actual website. So I get my polish from D&D's actual website, because the ones that I picked out on Amazon, they were more expensive. Also, these are some of the these are the brushes that I have to like do my nail art. I just ordered these also off Amazon, nothing fancy. This is just the ones that I picked because I didn't know which ones were super great or which ones weren't. So tonight I'm gonna get these off, and when I see you guys in the morning, I'll actually be doing my nails, but I won't be talking through that. I'll either voice over or put music on it. So let's get ready to start. All right, guys, here we are. Y'all have been asking for this. So I'm going to voice over this and just, go through the steps with you guys as I do my nails. Right here, as you can see, I am just pushing my cuticles back softly with this thing. After I push my cuticles back, I buff my nails, but that little place where you push your cuticles back, it kind of, sometimes it leaves like what I like to call dead skin. Make sure you buff your nails and that dead skin. Right here, I'm just smoothing them out from me buffing them. Of course, the whole video is going to be sped up because it was like an hour long. Showing you guys my nails there before I clip them. I do not like long nails, and I know y'all are probably thinking, Nadia, those are short, but I don't like any kind of length to my nails. So I clip them all the way down to where I can ball my fist up and not feel them. And then I file them off. I like squared nails, so I make sure I file them perfectly square. And the best way for me to get them that way is to grow them out and then file them once I grow them out. Right here, I'm just cleaning the residue off, like the dust. I do it dry sometimes I do it wet. Right here, I'm just doing it dry and making sure that I get all of the dust particles and everything off, but you can also do that wet. This is the base gel that I use. It's the 500 number 500. Like I said, I get all of my gel polishes off of D&D's website. It's easy for me. They have them on Amazon. I'm sure you guys can find them anywhere, but I just get mine on D&D's website. They give you the option to get the gel polish, the matching actual nail polish. I want to say the most I paid for one bottle of gel was $10 most of the time. Like sometimes they're $5, sometimes they're $7, sometimes they're $9, sometimes they're $10. But I have noticed the ones that I've looked up and compared the price on Amazon, the ones on D&D are actually cheaper. So I get them off of there, and every time I've ordered, I've gotten at least 35% or 40% off. Once I do my first coat of gel, I cure my nails, and then I cure them twice. Every coat I cure them, okay? But so right here is the baby blue color. That's the color that's on like my pointer finger and my thumb, number 436. I polish. Once I do my coats, I cure 2 or 3 times between each coat. One thing I have noticed is that my sets come out better when I paint thin coats. Like with D&D polishes, the polishes are kind of thick to me. So I make sure that you guys will see me brushing off of the polish in the bottle a lot, because I'm trying to get a lot of the polish off of the actual brush and paint them as thin as possible so that the coats will come out looking like level throughout my nails. This is a candy corn color that I use, though this one is going to be on my pinky and some of the designs on my ring fingers. So like I said, no matter what color you use, make sure you can get the coat as thin as possible each time, because they're really opaque when you use D&D colors. Like their actual colors, they come out really good even on the first coat. So make sure your coats are thin so that your sets are really neat and not thick looking. Like I said, I cure each set twice each layer twice. The colors are very buildable, so you don't have to worry about them being too thin or anything like that. So when you thin it off on the brush, you can build it up to how thick or colorful you want the actual set. This color right here, I actually ordered off of Amazon. I'm going to start another folder on Amazon for my gel nail stuff. Like part of my storefront will have things that I have just bought for my gel nails. Even though it's not a lot, like I've only ordered a few things on there that I use to do my sets, but I'll start it because I'm sure over time I'll start to add more things to it as I become, more of a pro to doing this thing. But there's only going to be like a few things in there so far, because I have most of the, like I said, all of my polishes I've ordered from D&D. Just a couple of things that I've ordered from Amazon, but I will start that in my storefront so that you guys can get them if you want. I keep making sure to tell you guys to cure 2 to 3 times after each coat, because this is how I have gotten my sets to last the longest. This is how I've gotten them to like be a little harder, and I want to make sure that you guys know that that's an important step. For me, it's an important step. I'm not a pro, you guys, so I taught myself how to do this. And like I said in the beginning of the video, as long as you can polish your nails, I feel like you can do gel, because all it comes down to is you having the right products in. So if you're someone who can polish your nails, after that, all you need to do is just make sure you have the products to go from regular polish to gel polish. It worked for me. I'm sure it can work for you guys. I do have about 100 maybe gel colors, and that's because I had a lot of the products that I have are from someone who previously used to do my gel nails at home for me, and she just never wanted her stuff back. So I've had it all this time, and I was not using it, but I started to use it recently when I started to do this. That's why I have the lamp. And then some of the colors you'll notice are like in all white bottles, white top and white bottles. Those are the polishes that I had from the past. The ones with the colorful wrappers around the handle are the ones that I got from D&D. Those are the ones that I tend to use more now, because I can actually see what color it is by the wrapper instead of constantly having to open the bottles from the other polishes that I have. Now, I love designs on my nails, but like I said just a minute ago in that strip, this part is so tedious, especially if you're not someone that can do both hands when you do your nails. I'm not great at it, but I'm not bad at it either. I'm still learning. I'm still teaching myself. I just have to kind of go slow. Like right now, this hand is easy because I'm doing my left hand and I'm right-handed. But when I had to do my right hand with my left hand, I went kind of slow because, I'm not left-handed. But it still came out right. I didn't record my right hand because the video would have been too long, and I didn't want it to be that long. So I figured you guys could just kind of see what I did on my left hand, and the point is to make sure that you guys know what products I used. And the video portion, you guys, what you're seeing is just seeing me actually paint my nails. But the products are what matter the most, you guys. As long as you guys know what to use, that's why I was trying to be very clear on the ones, like made sure to put the numbers in the video, attached to the polish color with the numbers and things like that, so you guys are very, very clear. I did this the simplest way possible. So as long as you keep it simple, like I do when you're learning, it won't be complicated, because I didn't want to complicate it, because I'm teaching myself how to do this. And I know that you may think, oh, well, you're doing designs, it's not simple. I get that part, but I mean, as far as my actual technique and the products I used, they're simple, because I don't use the wipe coat at the end. I use, once the gel polish I use, once you cure it, it's set. So that's super easy compared to what we used to have to use. I say we, like I'm a nail tech or something. What they used to have to use in the past when they have, we're using the gel that you have to wipe off. That didn't work for me. The one that I have on this video that I'm going to show you guys, that is the one that worked for me. You'll notice that I'm using this brush to actually paint the sections on my nails. And that's because these are actually, when they're wet, they are kind of stiff. So I'm able to keep the brush controlled where I'm actually placing the polish in that corner up there. When I ordered them, I didn't realize that they would be stiff, but I see now that I'm actually using them, that them being stiff helps me to control where I place the polish. I don't have to worry about polishing on my cuticle or on my skin, because they don't really move. They only place the polish where you sit them. So that is really convenient. I'm not sure if that's how they're supposed to be, but that is how my brushes are. As you can see, I kind of touch, and it's because it's stiff, which helps me to control it. And then I just go back over the color after I use the small brush, so that I can make sure that it is, bright enough, that there's enough color in the actual section that I use the smaller brush for. Again, those came off of Amazon. Also, I'll add that so that you guys can see. This is the important part. This top gel number 600. This is what I was meaning when I told you guys that I don't use the gel. I think you used to have to put alcohol on it and wipe over it, and that would, after you cure it, and that would like seal the gel. You don't have to do that with this. This top gel, you just brush it on and cure it like you do your colors, and you're done. You can literally shower right after, and your nail will be perfectly fine, like you had them done for days. I love this top gel. I would never use anything else unless they have one that is better than this, and I guess that'll take time for me to find it, but this works perfect for me, because once you polish it like I'm doing right now and you cure it, you're done. You can go to sleep, you can shower, you can go swimming, you can do whatever you need to do. You can smash your nail down. You can do whatever you need to do, and your nail, they're in place. There won't be any indentions. There won't be any kind of mushiness to the nail or anything. Once I do this step, I always cure my nails 3 times after I put the top gel coat on. That's just to make sure that they're cured good and hard. So, because I normally go right from doing my nails to doing something else. That is part of the problem. That was part of the problem as to why I started doing my gel nails, because I got so tired of polishing my nails and having to sit there for an hour, 2 hours, or however long it took before I could get up and do anything. And then if I finished polishing and got in the shower, I would look at my nails and they would have indentions in them or scratches in them or something like that, because they weren't dry all the way, even hours after I would finish them. I got tired of that, so that's what made me start doing my own gel nails. This works. They are beautiful. I get about 2 weeks out of mine, and I say I get about 2 weeks out of mine because after about 2 weeks, I am ready to change the style or the color on them, and then I'll start picking them, and before you know it, it's time for me to take them off. But I made sure to tell you guys 3 times for 60 seconds each. My lamp has 3 settings on there. It's 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds, and I make sure to do 60 seconds 3 times, and my nails are cured good and hard. So this is the result, you guys. I think it is super cute. I love the color combination. I wanted to do like a black strip across the yellow part on each nail. But by the time I got done doing this, sis was tired, okay? I had been sitting here for, it seems like, probably about 3 hours doing my nails because, of course, I'm having to use a hand, cure a hand, use a hand, cure a hand, then doing the styles and the designs and everything like that. It took time. I love the way it turned out, and I can't wait to do the next set. See you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys. Like, comment, subscribe.